Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Neither the Cruiserweight division on Raw or 205 Live on the WWE Network have been able to capture the wrestling magic of last year's Cruiserweight Classic tournament. On Raw, their matches are often throwaway 5-minute fillers, while on their dedicated 205 Live show, a large portion of the audience leaves once SmackDown ends. But even with WWE effectively conditioning their audience to not care about the Cruiserweight division, I cannot condone this fan at ringside on his mobile phone while Akira Tozawa did a senton off the top rope through a table on the outside. Cruiserweight wrestler Tony Nese posted that image on Twitter with the caption, "Why even leave your house and waste a good seat? Loser." Unless the fan was watching the latest episode of the WrestleTalk News and then making sure he subscribed to WrestleTalk's YouTube channel, of course. In which case, winner. This isn't the only Cruiserweight wrestler who's become frustrated with the WWE Universe as of late. On last week's episode of Raw, the New Jersey crowd hijacked the Austin Aries and Jack Gallagher versus TJP and Neville tag match, chanting "This is boring" and letting Beach Baller Mania run wild. The following day, Aries sarcastically tweeted, "Thank you, New Jersey. Classy as always." Although the crowd hijacking matches with their own entertainment or being completely disinterested in rather good 205 Live main events is disrespectful to the wrestlers involved, WWE must share a large portion of the blame. By putting the Cruiserweights in the show's dead spots, kicking off the rough third hour of Raw or immediately following SmackDown, the crowd have been conditioned not to care about them. And when the audience is already restless after a long, mostly dragged out night, featuring the same wrestlers fighting each other in repetitive matchups from the last several weeks, with uninspiring stories and poorly built up stars, maybe the promotion should take this crowd disinterest as constructive feedback rather than having its performers' feelings hurt. Arguably, SmackDown has listened to the fans that want something new by giving them a WWE champion nobody would have expected even just a month ago, Jinder Mahal. It appears the post-pay-per-view bump of the Maharaj winning the title at Backlash helped SmackDown bounce back from its lowest rating of 2017 so far last week, with Tuesday's episode drawing an average of 2.33 million viewers. Your ratings thought the show was pretty good, with 65% awarding it smacktastic, while 25% agreed with me that the episode was smack bang in the middle. The on-screen partnership of Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho was responsible for getting most of us through many dark episodes of Monday Night Raw last year. The chemistry between the two often being the only highlight of those long 3-hour shows. It was a relationship in which fans got so invested that many wanted Jericho to main event WrestleMania 33 for the Universal title. Jericho is currently on hiatus from WWE, touring with his band Fozzy, and he's revealed to Busted Open Radio that was actually originally the plan, and one of the reasons he agreed to work through until April this year. Around December maybe, Vince called me in and he had a big idea. I can probably say this now. The original idea, as things change all the time, exclusive for Busted Open, was for me and Kevin Owens to work at WrestleMania and for me to win the title, and then lose it to Brock in Sacramento at the next pay-per-view, which was April the 30th. And so when you get presented with that idea, it's like, well, sure, of course I'll stay for that. Then as things go, the Goldberg factor started and Vince changed his mind. It's time to induct some of the many wonderful people who've donated to WrestleTalk's Patreon page with their very own May WrestleTalk Hall of Fame rings. So a very, very big thank you to Jerry the Superhero, Dr. Fantastic Mark Johnson, and the Mayor of Painesville, Daniel Scheitmeyer. I apologise in advance for most definitely butchering your last name there, Daniel. And also the Nightmare Michael D. Bellamere, who you can follow on Twitter at McD487, the Hairy Hannibal Harry Burgess, Paul E. Dangerously Jarman, who you can follow on Twitter at Paul_Diablo, Marcus Kettlebell Rowe, Phil Ain't No Stopping Ford Now, the luxurious Alex Latham, and Break You in Half Bradley Urban Eak. Will Rusev be added to SmackDown's Money in the Bank match? Luke Owen and I asked just that in the brand new episode of Wrestle Ramble. And CM Punk has been involved in a bust-up on his new MTV show. Click the videos to the left to find out more, press subscribe, and support WrestleTalk on Patreon. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.